Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Credit Market Value. So the topic of today's discussion will be backtesting. If you guys might remember, I mean over the previous videos we have calculated the VAR value at risk through the help of various models, historical simulation, JP Morgan risk matrix, GARCH, and class of other GARCH models. So now after the VAR calculations is done, it is very important that we test the feasibility of our model. So which we will perform through backtesting. So backtesting generally involves to test your model regarding stresses, where how far each of your model have performed against the normal standard or the normal confidence intervals. So we'll start with this process. So first of all, we need to incorporate the dates. So the dates here will simply start from below the 70% range of our data, right? From where the VAR calculations actually began. So that will be simply, if I go to here, so it starts from cell A300 2078. So I link simply with this, okay, and drag it till wherever our data flows. Like my last date is 26th of September 2014, right? So 26th of September 2014 it is. So we got our dates, right? Now for the back testing approach, what we will do is simply we'll measure in which of those which of the events or which of the scenarios where my VAR which is calculated at in this columns is uh, lesser than the returns that is generated. So in layman terms, what I am meaning, actually VAR measures the maximum probable loss that you could generate on a particular day. So we are confident, I mean, say if we are standing at 95% confidence interval, so we are 95% confident that our VAR or value at risk percentage would not exceed the losses that could be sustained on a particular day based on the returns. Like say for example, if I provide you an example, if my VAR for a particular day is say minus 5%, right, say at 97.5% confidence interval, which means on this following day, that is 13th of November 2010, my returns or my negative returns couldn't be more than this value minus 5%, right? My returns couldn't be negative returns couldn't be more than this value at risk value. And if it does, if my returns are more than the VAR level, that is say if it is 6%, that means my model has failed at this particular interval. My model has failed at this particular point of date or point of time. Since I am saying through my VAR value at risk that my losses couldn't exceed this particular level, and if my returns exceeds that level, then there is a problem. That is the period where my model failed, right? So now our objective is clear. So what we can do is we can simply make a formula out of it, say equal to if if this 95% confidence interval of historical VAR is less than my returns, which is this, then give me 1, which means my model has failed at this particular level. If is it so, then give me 1, otherwise give me 0. Okay, close brackets, enter. So the sign is wrong, since VAR will always be given in negative format, so this should be a greater than sign, right? So yeah, my model is successful at this point of time. So we will drag this, say we might freeze the returns criteria, I mean the returns column. So we'll freeze the returns column. Yeah, freeze that. Now we'll probably drag this. Okay, see, at this point, say 26th of November 2010, my model has failed at 95% confidence level. So let's check this out. At this point of time, yeah, at this point where my value at risk at 95% confidence level says I couldn't lose more than 0.769% value of my portfolio on 26th of November 2010. But after the market closes, it turns out that I have a negative returns of minus 1.93%. So it breached my value at risk level. So at this point, 26th of November 2010, in this particular day, my value at risk model failed. Okay, so we'll continue with this similar mode of operations with the rest of our uh, value at risk models. So risk matrix starts at calculation of risk matrix, probably starts over here, L. It starts from L. Okay, so we'll simply make this L. Okay, drag this thing. There we go. Okay, then we'll move on to Garch 11. We'll copy this, paste this over here. So the range of Garch 11 starts from column S. Okay, so we'll simply change this L with S. Okay, paste this and drag this below. Okay, there you go. Now it's Garch 11 students T. So Garch 11 students T starts at Z. So change this S to C. Okay, there you go. Then the similar thing with eGarch. So eGarch starts at AH. So I'll simply change this to AH. Okay, there you go. iGuard students T starts from AP. So let's change this to AP. Okay. Okay. Now we'll move on to parts. Let's paste this, and part starts from AW, right? Change this to AW, paste this over here, and drag all of this down below. Okay. Then AR part students T. Okay. So AR part students T, sorry, it starts from BD. Okay. So we'll change this to BD. There you go. Then I come to mGarch, right? So mGarch is BJ. Okay. So BJ it is. Okay. It's saving. Okay. Now we'll come to mGarch students T. So mGuard students T starts from BP column, right? So let's make this BP. Okay. Pasted it over here. Okay. There you go. Now we come to the last model, which is iGarch. We'll copy this, paste it over here, and iGarch starts from BW. So let's make this BW. Okay. Then the last model, iGarch students T. Okay. So iGuard students T starts from CD. Okay. CD. Okay. And drag this down below. Okay. So there you go. So the backtesting is complete, guys. Now we'll be moving to backtesting summary. That sheet would somewhere look around like this, and we will test all the models how they have performed. That will come to know when we'll work on this backtesting summary. So that would be in our next video, where we'll complete the backtesting part of our models, and we'll ascertain which of our models has performed well. So that's all from today's video, guys. Stay tuned for our next installment of backtesting, and till then, like, share, subscribe to our channel if you like our content, and do comment down below. Thanks, guys.